everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for August 28th, 2014, and we're outside again. I'm going to draw a tree magic card and then probably 5 chicken cards like I've been doing, so let's see. Okay, so, alright, we got, I did this setup the same, except the final message card is down here. So this side is the person we're looking at, and this side is the outside influences, and then we have the kind of overall message here, and this is to start the indicator, which starts with vulnerability, the cherry tree, and it's number 22. So again, that's the master builder in the physical world. No matter what, we're working hard, especially when we're vulnerable. We're working really hard to make things work, and so it says, every spring is a new beginning, bearing a multitude of budding possibilities. Number 22, the cherry tree, vulnerability. We have a rooster crow to solidify that. Okay, so, we've been talking about vulnerability. This card started just appearing recently, and it's come up a few times in the past couple weeks. And, like I said, there's really a great power in the experience of vulnerability. Power makes you vulnerable, and when you are vulnerable, you channel a great power. And, I used an example before, but I was thinking, actually, since then, the most powerful healing I can do for a person, when I put my hands on them, I experience lots of different things when I do healing work, and see phenomenal results with these different things. But the most powerful thing that I experience, and I know that it results in like an extremely powerful healing, and it's not a assumption. It's every time I experience this, the person always gets the healing. So it's like just a known thing at this point in time. When I experience this in a healing situation, that the person receives a very powerful healing, and it happens every time. But what happens is, when I hit some points, or I do a hold or something, I get this like phenomenal weakness, is what I would say. I mean, to me, it feels like weakness. I mean, I all of a sudden go powerless, and I'm shaking uncontrollably. And I'm completely vulnerable, and I'm doing this series of points, or this kind of combination of things, and it is making me completely vulnerable. And what I understand is that I need to just stay with that, because every time I do, I know that the people get something really, really powerful out of it, and they get the miracle. That's when the miracle takes place. When I experience that extreme shaking, and it's almost, I mean, to me it just feels like I'm really weak, and I'm holding something, and I'm just like overtaken by some type of energy, and I'm powerless, but I understand that there's a power running through me. So just to keep that in mind, that when you are really channeling a power, you have to surrender to your weakness, and in that weakness you have this great power. Hologrammy, come here. I know, I don't want you to need a candle. Okay. So no. Okay. No, come here. Okay. So anyway, just to let people know that when you are channeling the power, you do feel weak. And when you feel weak, look towards that power. Look towards the power, because there's a power there. That's why you're feeling weak. And you need to stay with that weakness and just surrender to the weakness and be okay with it. And in that, you channel a great power. So, okay, vulnerability. And in 22, the cherry tree, this is about really making things happen and building from your life experiences, and actually like having those miracles happen in life, in the physical world. So even though what I'm talking about is power and vulnerability, and all of it is kind of spiritual or energetic, the bottom line is it really manifests in the physical world. It makes something very real and tangible happen in that physical world. So it's that's how the miracle happens, is when you allow that vulnerability and channel that power and be okay with that power running through you, being a vehicle for that power, and not getting in the way of something happening. Just being okay with however things happen, and just really kind of being a vehicle. Just be a vehicle and allow things to happen through you, and be okay with whatever needs to kind of, I want to say take you over, but in a positive way. Like, whatever wants to take you over in a positive way, whatever is, something beyond your belief or beyond your personal doing. You allow something beyond your personal doing to flow through you and do unto yourself and others as you just surrender as a vehicle. So I hope that makes sense. But anyway, okay, so we have over here the querent, the person we're looking at here, and this is, again, we have Tang, which is making of great emotions and great times and great memories in the moment. And below that we have Zaiwi, which has to do with really kind of getting over long-term issues, chronic issues. So anything, I want to say this combination here, anything repeating or anything recurring over and over again, really kind of using this vulnerability and allowing something to make a change in your life. And really this is our goal that we strive for, is to make our moment-to-moment life enjoyable and happy and full of good times and good experiences, and making life fulfilled to the fullest, really. And in that, there's this promise of really kind of getting over old things or chronic things or things of the past. And again, I want to say that whatever has been happening that makes a person have chronic issues, this is a vulnerability, and don't fight that. Don't stop it. Open to it and allow it to flow through you to have this healing. And keep this as your focus, which is making your life happy and fulfilled in the moment to moment. And then on the outside, we do have Bhatia Arcana, which has to do with the mysteries of human nature, with the drama, the chaos, the stuff that everyone wants to put out there to get in everybody's way, and because they have nothing else to do but cause problems. Where do we get a gecko? I have to look at this film. How do we get this poop on here? This looks like a gecko poop. Okay, anyway, we're looking at Bhatia Arcana and got sidetracked by a gecko poop on Da Vinci here. So, anyway, I have to look up gecko. I'm not exactly sure. They're all over here, so you can't think. It's like this special situation when you see a gecko because there's 500 million around you. Although I probably should look it up because I think it means well, I know that it has to do with sticking to things, like really sticky. And man, that poop's a sticky poop. I don't know where it came from, but anyway, thought I'd just lay these down here. Anyway, okay. So the outside influence coming in here, we have Bhatia Arcana. And this has to do with the dramas, but really navigating them and being in a safe place. So looks like in terms of vulnerability here, we have this greatness that we are in charge of. We are the creators of our wonderful, beautiful experience in life. But man, we're surrounded by dumb stuff, right? Every jealous person, every low life, every person who just wants everything that you have, they're gonna get in your way. Everyone who can get a thrill off, destroying the light in their darkness. This is what Bhatia Arcana has to put up with, but she can deal with it. She is able to deal with it. So this is about a person who can navigate the stuff going on and really is safe beyond it. So I want to say that this is Bhatia Arcana is a victim of the drama. She's not the drama herself. She's the victim. And in fact, this is the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak card. So this is a person who is a victim to social drama, to the social influences that have no higher calling. It's just a lot of the social influences are mindless. They're brainless. They're working for something that is without a central mind. It's just a bunch of individuals acting, and it's a force. Whereas when it's something really pure and good, it's this central mind really acting beyond it all for the good of all through the individual. So this is a person who is kind of victim to these kind of lower negative energies or whatever, and they're trying to field it. And so this is what is paired with your good times and the creation of your good moments. So it's somebody who, I almost want to say that's like an imprisonment card. although it's not imprisonment, it's beyond that. It's really being able to navigate it and be beyond it at all moments of time, but being immersed in it, but being beyond it, So this is the outer influence here with this, you creating your happy, enjoyable moment to moment. And then we have Da Vinci with the gecko poop. And this has to do with really a lot of skill and talent and that blossoming of the higher self and the highest expression, that divine creativity. And this is paired with the Zaiwi and coming out of a chronic situation and getting life, attaining life. So an outside influence, very intelligent, very skilled, very Renaissance person, where they are well-rounded in all sorts of ways, pairs up with this new life, this beginning again in life, and refreshed or renewed life. So the outside influence on this is just powerful mind and skill, and then the outside influence on Tang here, the emotions, is somebody who really knows the ins and outs of this drama that goes on. And it's always the same drama. I've been in 100 gazillion dramas in my life. It's every time the same deal. No different. It's really boring. It's the same drama all the time. Really predictable and boring, but that's human life. So this is, just someone who's well versed in it and they know about it. So, at least when you're having these good times and it happens, that the person's knowledgeable, because it's really frustrating when someone's oblivious to drama and it's happening. I mean, then they become a part of this. So this is an awake, aware victim coming to these good times, and the skilled, intelligent, well-rounded person with the luck of, when a poop appears, it means luck, and the gecko, I think it means fast, but I'm not really sure. I'll put a note in the margin, and then we have in the middle here, the bottom line, the kind of final message card. We have Lilo, which is passion. And this is passion with the entire world around you. Passion for the self, passion for the soul, passion for the world, passion for life, and life picks up on it. So we have really the vulnerability is, again, cured by this passion. This passion is really the bottom line of power. This is the expression of power. This is, I choose to be powerful, and anyone who wants to make me vulnerable can do what they want, but I will allow this power to flow through me no matter what. And that's Lilo. And really, against all odds, Lilo will put the heart and soul out there to kind of channel the important messages, or to take the right actions against the odds, against the whatever it is that is making somebody vulnerable. Whatever that power, that source of power is in a person, Lilo brings it out. Lilo is expressing that power, and it might make him vulnerable, for sure. All the greats, every great hero in the history of humanity was vulnerable, but they were powerful. So this is about choosing power over that vulnerability, and choosing to surrender to the vulnerable state to allow that power. And again, we've had that strength coming up, and we always need to be really strong, because I mean, we need to look to our, we need to look to the past with the examples of people who were really passionate, and allow that vulnerability to have expression, and realize that they're pretty much all killed. So we want to be very careful with this expression, because this is all of our greats that were pretty much traumatized or murdered, except, I don't know, I guess there are a few that made it through okay. But more people did not than did. And even the ones that did had their stories, So this is just about really relating to the world around us and being as careful as we can in expressing the power of something beyond us, the power of truth, the power of reality, of absolute reality, and allowing ourselves to be in a vulnerable position to do that. So, okay, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.